Hey guys, so we have some teasers here on social media for this week's update, the first week in February. Funny thing about this is I actually did record this morning a video talking about the February schedule, and I actually did say that, well, we'll talk about that in a second. That's going to release tonight. I didn't think they would give us teasers this early. I thought maybe they'd give us a teaser for a free character, but not what we're about to talk about. But we did get a teaser indeed for a free-to-play character, a new event-exclusive character is joining the fight soon. Who do you think it is? Comment with your predictions. This was fairly obvious. They do this basically every month that isn't a major celebration, where we get a new free-to-play character the first week, the first reset day of each month, and that sort of sets the tone for the theme of the month, typically. So we'll see what this ends up being. It looks, I mean, it's really hard to tell who it's going to be just based off of like the background art. We got pink, I don't even know what that is, like flashes in the back. It could actually be anything. This could be like Goku. Like it doesn't, I don't think this really matters. The background part, like I don't think it's correlated, but we'll see. We don't know. We do know, though, that we are getting a Legends Limited ZENKAI Awakening, and this is actually going to be for the OG Purple Perfect Cell. And funny enough, in the February schedule video that I am going to be releasing today, Purple Cell was actually my choice for the ZENKAI for this week. So, spot on with that one. I also did say that I thought we were going to get a free-to-play character here. The only other thing we potentially could get, which we did get last February, it's going to depend on their stance on if they want to even continue doing this or not, is the unique equipment for ZENKAI characters. Last February, we got a unique equipment for Yellow Super Vegeta in this slot. Last February, we got Heat Dome Trunk ZENKAI, we got the free-to-play First Form Cell, and we got the unique equipment for Yellow Super Vegeta. So if they want to like completely mirror, I guess, what we did last year, well, I guess technically it isn't completely mirroring because this is a Legends Limited ZENKAI, but potentially they could also drop a unique equipment for a ZENKAI character. They haven't dropped one of those since Blue Slug like 5 months ago. So I don't know if they want to just discontinue that entire like mechanic, but I don't think people really need to worry about that. It's not really something players should really even consider, I don't think, just because the average player, you're not going to want to spend tons and tons and tons of resources on rolling an equipment that's only going to buff one character when there's a billion other equipment options you'd rather, be better off rolling. But Purple Perfect Cell, the original Cell, is finally getting a ZENKAI. This is, I believe, the second or third oldest Legends Limited character without a ZENKAI. Let's go to non-ZENKAI LF. He's the third oldest. So we have Future Gohan, Revival Gohan, and then Cell. Yeah, this makes sense. So the reason why I thought it was a good chance it was going to be Cell is because typically, okay, so the first thing is I think we are for sure at some point this year we are definitely going to be getting an Ultra Cell. That's just, if we exit 2025 with no Ultra Cell, they made a mistake. Poor planning. They fumbled. An L, massive L. Like all those things are true. If we end December 2025 without getting an Ultra Cell, I mean, it's way overdue. So what they typically do, I guess what they typically don't do, is they typically don't give ZENKAIs for LFs for characters that are also dropping with new versions of themselves, basically. I'm sure there's probably a few exceptions to this, but let's go ahead and take a look here. If we go ZENKAI LF, right, we can probably go through this list and just identify when certain characters dropped. Like when Super Vegito got his ZENKAI, we didn't get another Super Vegito. When Super Saiyan 3 Goku got a ZENKAI, we didn't get another Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And you could sort of like go through the list here. When Blue Gogeta got his ZENKAI, we didn't get another Blue Gogeta. When Blue Vegito got his ZENKAI, we didn't get another Blue Vegito at the same time. And that's kind of true for basically every one of these characters. Right? We didn't get another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta until 5 months later when this guy got a ZENKAI. Yeah, that's basically the same thing for, I mean, the only one that you could really kind of point to is this guy, I believe, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku Zenkai, and then we got the Tag 4s. But I mean, even that's kind of questionable because the Tag 4s are half Goku, half Vegeta. So I mean, and this really was like their only choice too at the time to buff GT. So they don't typically give us a Zenkai for like an LF character and then give us like the same character. So I think they weren't going to save this guy's Zenkai Awakening to drop next to an Ultra Cell. They were going to drop this guy now, and then so that they could drop an Ultra Cell maybe, I don't know, in like August or something. Or September, like when Turles dropped. That's probably where I'm expecting to see an Ultra Cell release at this point. Potentially could be next month, where Golden Frieza dropped last year. That could be an interesting spot too. But this cell is following the theme of January, which was Future, right? We had Future Gohan and Trunks, Fusion Zamasu, Cell. They typically don't do 2 months in a row of the same theme. I mean, we did see that for the Z movie celebration, but that was, you know, sort of like marketed as a big 2 month long thing. This to me really says that we could be getting a lot of Daima stuff. As funny as it sounds, us getting a Zenkai for Purple Cell actually indicates to me that we could be seeing Daima this month. And the reason why I say this is because there's not really like they can't do a Zenkai for a Daima character because I mean there isn't like what are they gonna do, Zenkai Tamagami number 3? Like there's nothing they could do. So they're not gonna be able to do that, so they're just kind of building off of what we got last month. I think it's possible this free-to-play character could be a free-to-play. If they really wanted to do something special, this could be like a free-to-play base Vegeta, base mini Vegeta from Daima. This could be a free-to-play Glorio, right? Just literally give us like a new animations Glorio with like the demon lightning. I don't know if they want to make that a free-to-play character or not, but there's like very minimal options we can get for a Daima free-to-play character, but I think there's a very high chance this month could be Daima related. And I will say I've seen zero. I have personally seen zero people talking about this. Very low key. This month could be one of the most important months ever for Legends. And the reason why I say this, and I do talk about this a little bit in that video that I'm dropping later, this is the month we are in currently. February 2025 is the month where Dragon Ball Daima will end. Okay, there's spoiler alert for Daima. I should have probably said this before. Spoiler alert for Daima. Daima is going to end at the end of this month. So the 28th is the final episode of Daima. We know this. It's been on like the TV guide websites or whatever. It shows this is the final episode of Daima. We have 4 episodes remaining for Dragon Ball Daima. Right? We still don't have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima in the game. I presume that's probably because they're waiting for him to do more things to give him better animations than what we already have. That's the only reason I can think of why they don't have him in the game yet. But I would imagine in these last 4 episodes of Dragon Ball Daima, we are probably going to be getting 3, 4, 5, 6 LF worthy moments / characters / transformations / fusions, whatever. There's probably going to be a lot of things that they can add to any Dragon Ball game, all these Dragon Ball games, Dokkan, Sparking Zero, Super Divers, Legends, from just the final 4 episodes of Daima, right? Essentially, the first 16 episodes of Daima have been building up to this like final ultimate confrontation. It's Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Glorio versus Majin Buu, Majin Doo. Then we have, again, spoiler alert, we have Goma with the third eye, the presumably big bad villain, the final villain of the series. There's probably going to be new forms, there's going to be new transformations, fusions, like there's going to be a lot going on here. It is important that Dragon Ball Legends capitalizes on what happens in these last few episodes of Daima. I wouldn't be surprised if like the second to last episode of Daima, you know, February 21st, we get a new form for Goku. We get a new fusion, whether it's going to be Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo, or, you know, 3-way fusion, Majin Buu and Majin Doo are fused together. I don't know. And some crazy stuff's going to happen probably. Whatever happens, whatever comes out, they need to be ready to drop that like now. It's got to be like right now. So this month really could be like a super important month, and no one's talking like it seems pretty obvious to me. I mean, when we get the final episodes of Daima and there's like crazy stuff happening, like I don't know. So again, I did sort of like I don't even like jokingly say this in my other video, but like Super Saiyan Demon Goku or whatever happens, like he drops on the episode on the 21st. Goku goes Super Saiyan Demon to take out like Mega Demon Lord Prime Goma or whatever. That's got to be in the game like next week. Like they drop on the 21st and that Friday in the anime. Get him in the game on the 26th on Wednesday. This is not a superhero situation where we get like Beast Gohan and Superhero in June and then Beast Gohan doesn't get implemented into the game until October. Daima is treated differently than Superhero. These companies, Bandai, Dimps, they have known for quite some time what is coming. So they better be ready for this. This is going to be a testament to how much they are I guess putting into the Daima scene with this game. Are they capitalizing on this, or are they not gonna put too much effort into it? We'll see. So far, I think they've done a pretty good job with giving us a lot of Daima stuff in a timely manner. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's like the one exception to that, but I think they probably have a good reason. They're probably waiting for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta to do some more stuff in Daima before they put him in the game to give him better animations. That's what I'm assuming is going on, but we'll see. So anyway, back to Cell. Yeah, go on like a 10-minute Daima rant when we get purple Cell here. This could be an interesting character. I think green and yellow are the two strongest colors. Green probably is green better than yellow. It's very close. It's like neck and neck between who's better, green and yellow, or which color is better right now, green and yellow. There's a lot of really good green units. Like, let's go ahead and open the list here. Just filter by green. This guy's really good. Rose with his equipment is pretty solid. This guy's crazy. Vegito Blue is really good still. Omega's pretty solid. God Goku with his equipment is really good. So like this, it's a lot of greens running around. So this Cell could be pretty interesting. Something to mention about the Cell is this is a true hybrid Slayer. He's got 30% damage against hybrids and then an extra 20% against both hybrids and Saiyans. The one thing I really do want to see from this character is some form of type neutral offensively, and the reason why is because, again, yellow is also a very powerful color, and it would be really cool if we could get some way for this guy to combat both yellow characters while also being obviously really strong against greens. I mean, this is a pretty old unit at this point. He does have a pretty strong unique equip. Probably not as strong. If you took a look at this right now, it probably wouldn't like jump off the screen at you as being like super strong. Where is it? Right here. This Cell first dropped. He actually was pretty underwhelming. He wasn't the greatest when he dropped. So they gave him this pretty fast, and him with this equipment, he was really good. Like, this made him like a crazy character. And when you look at it right now, it doesn't even seem like it's that great, right? 20% damage is not very much. 25% to base stats, like it's not very much. 15% health restoration. This is what made him so much better. The fact that he gains 35% of his unique gauge just at the start of the fight. This really helped him because this gauge charges pretty slow, and it was very difficult to get that filled. Like, your opponent wouldn't just let you charge with the Cell. But this was a pretty good equip for when he came out. It doesn't look too impressive right now, but at least he has access to this. So we'll see what this Cell is going to look like. I think he should be pretty good. What his teams, right? Let me just go back. Obviously, Future is going to be the biggest one. If we just go, let me just get rid of this filter here. If I just go Cell, that's not how you spell his name. If I go Cell and we go into the listing here, Android, Future, Regen, powerful opponent. I mean, Cell's on a lot of teams. He's on 4 real teams. Future is the best team he's on for sure, right? Fusion Zamasu, definitely not. I don't think he's as good as he should have been, but he's still like, you know, he's still a new Legends Limited character that can do damage. Vegito is really good. Ultra Rose with his equipment is solid. I think Future Gohan and Trunks are really good. I think the Purple Android 17 is really good. So Goku Black is, you know, he's on the team. He's a future character. Goku Black, yeah. But Future actually is like a real team now. So Cell being on this team is pretty good. Future has really good equips. Region has really good equips. Powerful Opponent has good equips now too. What else? Android, probably not where we need it to be yet, but you know, we just got 17 and 18. I think 17 is good. 18 is kind of just there almost, really, to like help 17 get the endurance nullification. But you know, him being on this team could be good for the future when we actually get an Ultra Cell, which again will happen this year. But yeah, purple, I guess the original purple LF Cell is getting a Zenkai Awakening this week. Pretty exciting. And then I guess we'll see tomorrow who the free-to-play character is going to be. But I would not be surprised if this free-to-play character ended up being something from Daima. If it's not something from Daima, then that probably lowers the chances that we are going to get Daima stuff this month, because whoever the free-to-play character typically is does indicate what the theme of the month is going to be. So let me know what you guys think of Purple Cell getting a Zenkai. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.